The Fisherman's Pact. Follow me for more interesting true life stories. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for full video, link on my bio. There was a fisherman named Thomas who lived in a small coastal village. His family was struggling, nets coming back empty, children crying from hunger. One evening, he went to check his traps near the rocks by the sea. There he saw a woman so beautiful it hurt to look at her. Long hair, skin shining like polished wood, eyes deep like the ocean at night. She called herself Serena and said she was sent by Mommy Water. She told him plainly, "Promise to love only me, never marry any human woman, and I will make sure your nets are never empty again." Thomas was tired and desperate. He agreed. The very next morning, Thomas rowed out and found his canoe so loaded with fish that the gunnels were barely above the water: silver mackerel, fat groupers, red snappers, the richest catch he had ever seen. When he dragged the boat ashore, the village gathered in disbelief. He sold the fish at a good price, bought food, medicine, and new clothes for his children. For the first time in years, laughter returned to his house and the cooking fire burned bright every evening. People began to call him Lucky Thomas. Every night, when the moon was high and the village slept, Thomas slipped away to the hidden coves. Serena waited for him there. Sometimes on smooth black rocks, sometimes rising halfway from the dark water. They talked for hours under the stars, about the old stories, his children, his fears. She laughed at his jokes, held him close with her strangely cool skin, and asked for nothing more than his company and his promise. In those quiet moments, it felt perfect, but the village slowly changed. First, old Marcus disappeared, his boat washed up at dawn, sail neatly furled, lunch basket still tied, but no sign of him. Then young Daniel vanished, his canoe drifting in empty, paddle floating beside it. After that, the disappearances came steadily. One man every few weeks, sometimes two. Always the same, boats found drifting, gear untouched, no blood, no cry for help. Whispers spread that the sea had grown hungry and was taking men to pay for Thomas's impossible luck. Mothers forbade their sons from fishing alone after dark. Thomas felt the sideways glances in the market, the weight of guilt pressing against his ribs when he lay beside his sleeping wife. He told himself the missing men had simply drowned or been careless. He told himself Serena had nothing to do with it, yet each time he went to her, he noticed small things: the deeper satisfaction in her smile, the way the water rippled strangely when she laughed, the cool strength of her fingers lingering on his wrist. Still he went back. Still he held her under the stars. Still the fish filled his nets, and still the boats kept coming home empty. One stormy night, Serena held him tight and revealed her true form, lower body covered in glittering scales, a long snake-like tail wrapping around him. She spoke calmly, "Every man I take goes to serve Mommy Water under the water forever. Your promise gave me power over your life." Thomas panicked and tried to swim away. The sea turned angry, huge waves pulled him down into the dark. The next morning, people found his boat floating alone. Inside was only a mirror and a comb. Anyone who touched them heard Thomas's voice crying out for his children. Moral lesson: When someone offers you everything you want too easily, be afraid. Some gifts cost more than money, they cost your life. Follow me for more interesting true life stories. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for full video, link on my bio.